Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. On that Pittsburgh sideline, a look there at the Steelers head coach. His guys just 2-4 in their last 6 games. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Ravens. His team looking for a spark, hoping thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go here in Baltimore. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the first-round pick in 2025 out of Ole Miss. It's Jackson Dart.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. It certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
He'll step up and run this. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. First and 10.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of shotgun, it's Dart. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
The 19-yard line.
And this offense just continues to methodically move the ball down the field here on their opening drive, Mike. And I think defensively, they've got to figure something out. Otherwise, this has the looks for one of those long days in the office.
He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
And the Baltimore first down.
A play fake. Now Dart. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Puna 4 in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He pulls it in around the 5. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal?
6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
He'll try to throw it, and here's Dart. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
Mike, this is a big boy game, and sometimes the unfortunate truth is your performance was the difference between a win and a loss. And I think if you asked him, he'd be the first one to say, listen, my performance last week was not good enough. I have to make better decisions. I have to be more careful with the ball and where I put it. So his ability to improve from last week's game, both in production and decision-making, is probably the #1 storyline to follow heading into today's game.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now for Fields. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Steelers.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical third down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Ryland's kick here is good, and the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game. Take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards for running backs, and he's right there among the best in the league. On the play fake, here's Dart. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. To the air on second down. Dart, he'll step up and run. Good idea there to cover up at the end. He's able to use his legs and pick up 8. This is 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Rolling to the left. He'll try to run for it. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Here's Miller. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about
under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. The all-pro Cameron Hayward getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Last drive yielded 3. They'd like more. See what happens on 3rd and goal. now, Dart. Taking off and trying to get there.
You can tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force fourth down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Case Brown, touchdown Baltimore.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3, so they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are on top. It's now 10-7.
Steelers 7.
Here's Carty now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Tracy now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready for their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Looks like a design run here with Fields. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. On second down, Cook. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. Last 2 runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. Forced out left. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
16 more yards.
A first catch there for Chase. And he's got a first down to go with him.
A gain of 16 yards. And
from the shotgun, it's Fields. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Second and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Fields now on second down. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. 10-7 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10 as we are ready to get back underway. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10 at the 25.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Steelers first down. Fields going to look to... Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Second down. It's Fields. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Ravens offense ready to take over once again. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. Now Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's a run with their tight end. 21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Throwing is Dart. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Steelers offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
On the coverage.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Ravens offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. That one caught is Chinwe DK. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Now he'll run.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
A toss left side, caught by his running back. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and depth.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Isaiah McDuffie. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Dart. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So anytime you find yourself in 3rd and long, it's hard to really be unpredictable as a play caller because the defense knows it's most likely going to be a pass. They understand where the down and distance markers are, and there's really nowhere for him to go with the ball, and he has to throw it away.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down.
A first down throw for Fields. Open man downfield. Chase has it. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Pushed out to his left.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Steelers will level the score at 10 apiece.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense ready for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get to the 33. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 33-yard line.
Throwing. Dart. He'll find his receiver. That's Decaf. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Dart. That is caught. He got Godwin. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Raven first down.
The Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. There is a lot of room to operate.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And a shotgun. It's Dart. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. They get 15 on that game. First down, Baltimore.
That's good for a Baltimore.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
To throw is Dart. He'll set up the screen to Brown. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Steelers 10.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down. Fields. This one complete to Bourne. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Fields. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. The motion man here is Bourne. Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Open man there. It is Bourne. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Back to throw is Fields. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. So, halftime straight ahead, and we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. And instead, why don't we get right back to it, as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll put Addison in motion. Off the play action, here's Fields. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
It's a gain of 32. And the Steeler first down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Fields. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 15. First down, Steelers.
Cook gets it out of the pistol. He looks forward for maybe a yard. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He keeps it himself. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal, Pittsburgh.
Here's Cook. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Fields. He takes off, and he will get into the end zone. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Steelers. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Tim DK. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Brown, finding room at the 35. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Throw for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Dark. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success from 3rd down. Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Fields now to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second down and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
To throw is Fields. That's caught by Ward. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Steeler first down.
First down. A gain of 14.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
46-yard line.
On the zone read. A handoff here to Cook. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 37 yards.
At the 18-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Cook. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Steelers first down. First and goal at the
They'll send their
3-yard line.
tight end left. Tracy. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Pistol snap back to Fields. Good blocking, and he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A loss of a yard.
2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Out of a gun, here comes Dart. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short piece.
That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
That's good for a
On the ground, it's Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and...
Out of the gun. Third down. It's Dart. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Ravens sending the punt team out there, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That one hits at the 3, but goes in the wrong direction for the punter. It turns out to be a touchback. Steelers offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Fields to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
This a design run with Fields. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this one past the 30.
And the Steelers first down.
Play action now for Fields. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Fields. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
Now Fields. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. We'll start the drive with Miller. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Dart.
4.
He'll swing this one out to Brown. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short. Here's Dart. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice. Here's 1st and 10.
Gain of 6. And the Baltimore first down.
Now a give up the middle. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. 2nd and inches.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
Now Brown. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
On the handoff, this is Miller. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Rashawn Gary.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Steelers.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. That's complete to DK. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Dart. They find Brown out of the backfield. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the lines, and it's 4th down.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Ravens bring their punt team out. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Steelers offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
Fields. This one deep downfield for Chase. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. DK to return. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Ravens offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
They'll run here with Brown. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line. And that's a 1st down.
Gain of 6. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, it is done. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 7.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. And he'll just bite the board and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 17.
Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He'll try to run for it. And he'll get into the slide here, but he's going to be well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That one intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On first and 10, it's Cook. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. The motion man here is Bourne. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Passing right side, and Chase has it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Steelers first down. A gain of 14. And a Steeler first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple needles away from this game being over.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.